planting seeds, with Linda by my side, fulfilling all our needs. Veggies in the ground, oh what a sight. At the feel good garden, everything feels right. Sunshine on our backs, feeling so alive.
Well, these days I come straight to the polytunnel rather than a shed because I've got the flask and everything there, and we usually end up having a cuppa in the polytunnel rather than outside the shed because it's a lot warmer, especially today with the sun shining in. It's glorious. Anyway, in my trolley today I brought over this wood. Now Doug's going to be cutting this to size because I've got a use for this, and I'll show you that later on in the video. So I've got my usual flask and things in there, and I've got my bag of tricks there. It's bits and bobs that I might need on the allotment, and I've also got these four. I'll show you now. I've got these four, actually three containers. Now they came from my grandson's bedroom. He had them under his bed and they're all broken. He doesn't want them. He's had a good sort out, and now rather than put them to landfill, I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll take them down the allotment and they'll be all right, either for storage, or I could put some plastic in there and put some plants in there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I thought, where it's broken there, look, I could put a cable tie or something in there to fix it. That one's got a hole in the bottom there, so that might be great for drainage. So I thought, oh, they'll come in handy. So I'll keep those for later. We've got some plans for this area, and where Doug's raking there now, just on the bottom, either side of the pathway, we're going to move our raspberries. Now this bed here is going to be moved down, and then behind it we're going to be putting some water butts. On our allotment site we're encouraged to collect our own water with water butts because it saves on the water in the summer, and not only that, you need it in the winter if you need to water anything. So what we're going to do is move this bed down now. Doug's been busy raking and leveling it off a little bit by there. So we're going to move this bed down now and put some water butts at the top there. Come on. Where do you want me to go now? Opposite you, right. Ready?
Opposite.
Right, okay.
Over there. Where do you want it? Keep it in line with the other one.
Yeah, well, we've got to allow enough room for the raspberries. Is that enough room? That's enough room there, isn't it? Huh?
Can't tell from there, they can this way.
Right, so we've got to have a little bit of back either side of the pathway. Maybe back a little bit that way. You don't want to leave a gap at the back. Too much of a gap at the back where the water butts are, do you, anyway?
Well, the water butts are 600, right?
Yeah.
So
this can come back a bit more then, can't it?
yeah. That's a good one. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, is that all right?
Yeah, you okay, Colin?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. This section here at the side of the polytunnel, we've got our grapevine, and we've also got a load of raspberries. Now there's not a lot of room here to move. So what I've decided is to move the raspberries from here, move them over there onto plot 1. And this section then, I've decided we'll have it for lettuces and things like that, because it'll be a little bit shaded in the summer and hopefully less prone to bolting. So that's the plan anyway, but it's quite a big job. There's loads of raspberry canes here, raspberry bushes rather, and it's quite a big job. I was hoping to start on it today, but we'll see how far we get. By there we've got the rhubarb growing, and it's all died back now, but it'll come back again in the spring and the summer. By here we've got a rusty old wheelbarrow, and I did have some flowers planted up in here and also some strawberry plants. Now I put the strawberry plants in there because they had pretty pink flowers on them, and but it's gone a bit of a mess now. So I thought what I'd do is dig up the strawberry plants, and then I'm going to take those over to plot 2 in the new strawberry bed there where I started some seeds off. I've got little strawberry plants, so I'm going to move those over there. Doug's banging away on plot 1. So I'm going to dig out these perennial plants here. I'm going to pop them in the ground by here for now till I decide where they're going to go. Then I'm going to put some compost on there, and I'm going to plant some daffodils. Now these are Carlton, like your bog standard yellow daffodils, but they started to shoot and root. So I'm going to plant those in there, and I think that'd be quite nice if I can get quite a few in there. I think that'll look lovely come March, April when they flower. So, and then once they finish flowering, then we'll think about some summer plants to go in there. So that's the plan anyway. So give a little bit of colour on our plot 2. So if I dig the strawberries up first. Oh, they're well rooted, mind. I might be able to split these. There's probably a few plants here. Oh, I'll do that though on plot 1 when I go over there. Actually, that looks like another little one by there. There's probably from a runner, I should think. Right, now these strawberry plants here. Oh, I wasn't expecting them to be so far rooted in. Right, this one now. In fact, it looks like there's about 3 plants there, well rooted. Right, I'm going to peel all that up because I'll put some fresh compost on here in a bit. So if I spread this around, and then I'll put some manure compost on the top. In fact, I think I'll lay the daffodils on the top and then just put the manure compost on over them, because they are starting to shoot. Right, so I'll empty them out. They're going to be quite close together, but I think they will look nice.
Center, sun shining bright, flowers blooming everywhere. What a lovely sight. Laughter fills.
This here is the new strawberry bed that I created, and I've already got strawberries in there, ones I've grown from seed. So they're planted in there, and I've allowed plenty of room around them so that when they get runners on them eventually, I can pin them down around them. So over this side now, I've put the strawberries that are from the wheelbarrow. Now there's 2 big clumps there. I'm going to try and see if I can separate them out. I've already got a few single plants there. So I'll see if I can separate these out. If not, I'll just plant them in a big clump. So we'll see if we can break those up, and then I can spread those out over on this side then. Now, I'm not sure if I can separate them with my hands or whether I'll probably need the trowel. And hopefully, if any roots get damaged, which they probably will, hopefully they'll survive and come back next season. Oh, they are hard to separate. They're all jumbled in with each other, the roots. Even though they look like single plants, they're all joined in together. Now, there's not a bad little root system on there, so hopefully that'll be okay. Right, and I can separate them out evenly then. In fact, I think that's just the one left now, so I might just pull off a few roots and plant them like that. I'll take off the some of the dead leaves. That'll make it look a little bit better. You do get leaves that die off in the winter, but then they come the summer, then they come back again. Right, let's see how many plants we've got on this one. They do look a bit unhealthy, but they will come back. This is how they go in the winter time. I'm starting to wonder whether I should have buried them in a clump. Never mind, I've done it now. No going back now. Well, hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it? And in hindsight, I wish I'd have buried those 2 big clumps of strawberry plants, because I think I wrecked them. Fingers crossed they'll come back okay in the spring. And the remainder of those daffodil bulbs I planted in this wheelbarrow by here. So they should look nice, along with the other spring bulbs that I planted a couple of years ago. They did come up this year. So fingers crossed they'll come back again next year. One of our plot neighbours, Pauline, she's made this cool bench out of a tyre. She's cut the tyre in half and then she supported it underneath there, and she's used these slats from a drawer to make the bench part. Not brilliant. But not only has she made that, she's also made this. She's made this cupboard with drawers, and they're from a freezer. Well, she's so clever, that our Pauline is. Well, I'm just testing it out. Hey, that's not bad at all. Well, we've had a bark delivery, so I thought I'd take advantage and sort out some of these pathways here on plot 1. Now, at the top there, I put 3 slabs. Now, we will be putting some water butts there, and they then will water this section of the plot. We need to be doing that as soon as possible so that they can fill up with rainwater. Now, we're not sure exactly what we're going to be planting in this bed. I'd have to check the plans. Can't remember offhand. And in that one there, we're going to be planting our runner beans. Now, down this section here, we'll be digging up our raspberries from plot 2 and replanting them along the pathway either side. So I need to do that before Doug builds a framework, because he's going to build a framework here for it. So it should look nice and neat then when all that's done. These 2 plants here are Hebes, and once we come round to digging up and planting the raspberries, these will be dug up, go in those 2 pots, and I'll probably take them home then. So first things first. Oh, and along that pathway there, I'm going to put some bark as well, but I need to dig up the weeds. There's a few weeds there first. There is the other side of the pathway to do, but I won't be doing that today because it's all strawberries there. So that's a job for another day. But for now, I thought, well, if I just concentrate on this section on plot 1, I think that'll do for now.
Strolling through the garden, sunshine on my face, colors all around me, it's a healing place. Flowers full of laughter, dancing in the breeze, nature's sweet embrace puts my mind at ease. Oh, it's a paradise, feels so right, planting seeds of joy with all my might. Let the flowers sing, let the sunshine play in this garden set in earth. Love's here every day, from the herbs to blooms, joys all around.
Well, that section's looking a bit tidier now. I've yet to tackle the ice saw down the bottom, but that's another job. That's another winter job. I'm not doing that today. A few weeks ago, we went into an Asian shop and picked up a load of spices and things like that. And we picked up this garlic and we thought, oh, I wonder what that'll be like growing. So I've had her in a little pot for a few weeks and it's all shooting. So I thought, well, there's only a little spot by here. I wonder if we should plant it there. So I thought that'll fill a little gap, wouldn't it? So I'll break it up into cloves first of all, and then I'll pop it on the soil where I'm going to plant it.
Out in the soil where the sun shines bright, digging with joy from morning till night. Onions and garlic, we're sowing the seeds, nurturing dreams turned into our needs. Gardens of flavor, roots intertwined.
When you've been busy working on your allotment or in the garden, it's nice to pop in and have a cuppa, isn't it? You feel you deserved it then, don't you? And I'm so lucky to be sitting inside this polytunnel, and there's plenty of room. I can stretch my legs in here. We used to sit in the shed when it was cold, but we were cramped in there. Now we've got this lovely big polytunnel. It's great. I'm sat here on my own today because Doug's gone home, and I haven't seen Danny today, but I'm sure he's around somewhere. I'll see him soon. I usually do. Anyway, while I was planting the garlic, I noticed in the bed next to it, the brassica bed, we've got Calabrese broccoli there, and also I think it's Offinum 2 cabbage. When we go outside, we'll have a look and I'll double check on that. Anyway, that bed is full of weeds, and I noticed especially the cabbage had been eaten by slugs by the look of it. So we need to address both those problems. So I'll weed the bed and we'll put some slug traps down. I've got some beer. I brought some beer down. It's gone out of date. July 2025, so it's well out of date. So we'll use that, and it's up to the slugs then if they want to go there or not, isn't it? So this is the bed with the brassicas in. Over that half there, we've got the cabbages, and over this half we've got the broccoli, and that one was Offinum 2, or could be called flower of spring. So you can see the slug damage there. It's that problem needs addressing. There is a little bit of slug damage over this side, but not as bad as on the cabbages. So we'll give it a bit of a weeding and then we'll address the slug problem. Now some of these can be reached with this little rake, and I'll pull them over towards me, save me going around the other side. They're quite easy to pull out because the soil is nice and loose, which is not really what you want around your brassicas because you want it nice and firm. But when I planted them, I did firm them in. A lot of these weeds are just the annual weeds, so they're not too bad at all and quite easy to pull out.
In the morning light, we dig in the earth, planting our dreams like seeds of rebirth. Laughter echoes as we tend to the rose. With every sprout, our garden love grows. Under the sun, our worries fade away. In this green paradise, it's a beautiful day. In our little garden, love will bloom. Amidst the veggies, we'll take up the room.
This is the cheap lager I've got to go in the in the slug traps. And as you can see, it's June. The date's up 30th of June 2025. So these are the slug traps. They come in a pack of 2. I bought them on Amazon. So you pop the beer in the bottom. So you pop the beer in there, and that's the lid then goes on the top to keep the rain out. And then pop them on your soil, and then if the slugs want any beer, they just climb in. So I put one that side, one in the middle at the back, and I put one here. So I just need to pop the lid on. It's not full, but it doesn't need to be. So just pop the lid on like that. And then we'll put the net back on there.
Growing together in our wonderland.
So that's another winter job done in the garden. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but it's been a few days. I took the piece of wood home, did cut a piece off the end so that it would fit by here, and I've done some pyrography on the name. Now then, thank you so much for all your suggestions, and the most popular one, Come Close. And then Sharon came up with another name, and it clicked. Yes, that's the name. So, without further ado, here's a local celebrity to do the unveiling.
Hi, Lynn.
Thanks for doing this, Danny. We had,
That's
to have,
okay.
we had to have a local celebrity, didn't we? You know?
Yeah. Well, they're busy, was they? I hereby open Doug and Linda's new plot, the Sunshine Garden. Woo!
Thanks, Danny.
The Sunshine Garden. What made you change it?
Well, I thought if I called it the sunflower garden, then I would have to every year keep growing sunflowers on there, which is nice, and I probably will.
But you're tied
But
to
it's
it then.
not full of sunflowers, is it? You know, because
No.
we got our vegetables on there.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd call it the Sunshine Garden.
Oh. Have we got one for this
which
plot
is
now?
Sharon's suggestion.
Oh, well done, Sharon. Lovely.
Thank you.
Can I go home now?
No, let's have a cuppa, shall we?
All right.
So plot 2 is now called the Sunshine Garden. Thank you ever so much for all your suggestions. I much appreciate it. Thanks for watching.